tell you that. Okay, that's not what I came here to talk about. I'm sorry, I got excited. Let me just say this. Our opportunity, if you're an undergraduate, your opportunity is to take your campus by storm. The way you take your campus by storm is you participate. You participate in that classroom. You walk into that classroom, you turn, you flip the script. You don't go in there as someone who is on the other side of learning. You go in there to teach and learn and contribute in ways that makes it centered around you. And once you center that whole academic environment around yourself as an undergraduate, things start happening. It won't be automatic. We sat down and said, we're going to take over this university. And so there wasn't no black folks on the radio station, so we took it over. There wasn't no student government president. We went out and did what one of the young brothers told me he's been doing, trying until we did it. We did not fall on our butts and say, and neither have you. As I do the inventory around this room, you're all rising stars. Everyone who's taken the time to be a delegate, all of our sweethearts that are here, our guests, you're rising stars because rising does not stop. That's the secret to life that no one wants to tell you. That all you got is an R. And all I got is an I. And these brothers got S's. They're not stopping. John Slade walked into that room this morning, ready to work. Lonnie Sproul walked into that room this morning, ready to work. You walked into that room this morning, ready to work. That's what it's about. Life does not end after you graduate as an undergraduate or after you go over as an Iota and all of a sudden, I'm an Iota. So what? What are you going to do with your life that makes this organization move to the level that it's supposed to move to? That's what it's about. And if you're not doing that, get out. So where you been, Motley? You know where I've been? I've been preparing a place for you. I've been doing this since I came into the organization every day for 20-something years. I deserve the break. But now that I've seen you, and they've been trying, you ask, like I ask. There's so many brothers that all you have to do is ask. Ask them to do something. And if they say, find out what they do and do that with them. It doesn't always have to be about, oh, he's too busy or he's too that, or I don't want to do it because he ain't all that. Please. Don't you understand that we were all developing at the same time? If you look at the history of organizations, over the century that many of them have existed, the ebb and flow of how they've grown. In the Northeast, for example, we were all the same age. We were going to graduate and that's it. We all had jobs at the same time, all had new families, all had new responsibilities. There was nobody here and there. We don't have that excuse anymore. We had it then, but there's some brothers that are still in that mode. Wake them up and let them know, just like you woke me up, and I'm so grateful. So Keith, tell us what we need to do to be effective in our leadership. Let me just say it. Leadership is relational. It's most effective when it's person to person. I loved it that you brothers, we were all here person to person. I know we got all this social media today. Some of you text me so much it makes me sick. Because you text me, and then when I write you back in whole sentences, you get upset. I live my life in whole sentences. If I walk around, are you RZA this and that, when I'm Chancellor, Keith knows what Keith does, but sometimes Keith has to be Chancellor. You understand? Do you know the difference? I can come and drink BSQ with the best of them. But the difference is I'm going to have a driver to take me home. You might get into an accident. I ain't bragging. Some of you are like, oh, listen to this one. That ain't bragging. That's fact. That's fact. That's F-A-C-T. Okay? I love the fact leadership's collective. Nobody in this room is bigger than the next person. I don't care who you are. And once we understand that, it helps us move forward. Leadership's dedicated to communication. You don't know, when I saw that website and I saw those 3 things on there about this summer conference, communication, opportunity, this and that and the other, blew me away. I was disappointed that we didn't talk about the relationship to our value system. But other than that, I thought it was positive. I was so grateful for that. That I could look on our website and then show it to somebody else. I was passing it to everybody I could think of that needed to see that. Leadership invites participation. Even when you can't stand it, you got to get folk involved. You have that core group. Don't complain if you're the core group. I was the core group for 30 years. Me and 2 other dudes. Okay? But then, when the event came, I know how it is. Everybody was in the house. I give a cookout August, first Saturday of the August. I don't send invitations, but I invite, everyone knows they can come. You can come. Right? Brothers be showing up like they set it up. Okay? Like they've been cooking with me all day whenever that show's in. And I understand that. Because some behavior never changes. Okay? Leadership encourages growth. It also makes learning central to everything we do. If you're not teaching nothing, it's not worth you even having this stuff. It has to encourage learning. Your actions have some learning opportunity related to it. Everything we do, there should be some learning opportunity related to it. And we should make sure that we're clear about what that is. Because then that thing becomes what aligns us all over this country. And so, as I come down to the end of this thing, 9 things. Learn how to be open to the contributions of others. No matter what those people are, you're not the only one that has the best practice. Okay, I've heard all about what's going on in Ohio and everything else. Thank you. We love that. Use that best practice all over this fraternity. But there was a time when they were saying that about New England. There was a time when they were saying that about Maryland. There was a time when they were saying that about my boy, Bobby Clark, wherever he is in California. There was a time when they were talking about, Illinois in that way. Yeah, you better, I brought them there and I forgot it. Because I was going to use tissue and I realized I had to flunk. Learn how to reflect, number 2, learn how to reflect critically on one's practice. In other words, it's okay for us to talk the mess we were talking last night in the lobby about what could happen and what should be going on and all that. That's critical reflection. But have your butt ready to do something about it. Don't just offer solutions from the sideline and not be willing to work. You know how that is. I'm in Jamaica, seeing the disparity between how people live. So I tell my person who's the housekeeper about that. She says, well, Keith, I'm tired. Let me just tell you something, man. You've been here all week. You're my man. I love you. You've been taking care of me. But you're going home. You're not willing to stay here and do nothing about this, so you make me mad when you tell me, because I didn't know before you came how mad I'm supposed to be. Unless you're willing to do something about it, don't make me all messed up about what I'm doing. And you're not willing to help me. You just want to salt me off my pedestal. Oh, you ain't all that. You just a chancellor. You ain't doing this or that. Your budget's only $294 billion when it's $2.5 billion.